Have you ever opened your eyes in the morning and felt as if you had already lived an entire day before the day even began? Your mind is racing, your chest feels heavy, and yesterday's noise slips quietly back into today. But what if I told you something simple? Something Alan Watts reminded us again and again. Your morning is not shaped by the world. It is shaped by your mind. A single shift in awareness can reset everything. Stay with me until the end, because what you're about to hear does not change your schedule. It changes you. Most people do not wake up to a new day. They wake up to the momentum of yesterday's mind. Before your feet touch the floor, the unfinished conversation, the regret, the pressure, the fear of falling behind, all return. But listen carefully. Alan Watts would say, nothing is wrong with you. What exhausts you is the belief that every thought is yours to carry. We were never taught how to wake up clearly. We learned how to worry, how to chase, how to run. A man once told me he opened his eyes each morning already feeling behind, as if life started without him. Until one day, he read a single line by Alan Watts. Stop trying to control the mind. Watch it. It didn't fix his life. It fixed his approach. It softened the noise. It created space. It reminded him that mornings are not battles to win. They are invitations to come home to yourself. Alan Watts taught that wisdom is not something you have. It is something you return to daily, because the mind forgets. The mind wanders. The mind creates illusions and then believes in them. This is the heart of Alan Watts' daily wisdom. Clarity is not a destination. Clarity is a practice. Here are the 3 principles he returned to again and again. 1. Presence. Your life is always happening now. Suffering begins the moment you try to live anywhere but here. You replay yesterday. You fear tomorrow. But life only lives in this breath. When you start your day in presence, you start it as yourself, clear, awake, unburdened. 2. Letting go. You don't have to carry everything. Letting go isn't giving up. It is releasing what no longer belongs to this moment. Alan Watts said, "You cannot smooth water with your hand. You only disturb it more." Stop gripping. Stop tightening. Let the mind soften, and clarity begins. 3. Awareness. You are not your thoughts. This is the breakthrough. Thoughts are movements, not truth. When you see the thought instead of becoming the thought, you step out of the storm. You become the witness, not the whirlwind. Awareness returns your power. There's a reason you can sleep all night and still wake up tired. It is not the world. It is the momentum of the mind. Alan Watts said, The mind is a wheel that keeps spinning long after the force that moved it is gone. Yesterday's fears, yesterday's conversations, yesterday's expectations continue spinning. This is why mornings feel heavy, because you're not waking up to the day, you're waking up to the residue of the day before. Most people are not living, they are remembering. Thinking is not living. Thinking is the mind reacting to its own past. And here's the shift. The mind does not slow down by force. It slows when you see it. The moment you notice your thought, truly notice it, a space opens, a breath, a gap, a still point in the spinning wheel. And in that stillness, your entire day can change. Alan Watts believed, wisdom is not learned, it is remembered. These practices help you remember who you are beneath the noise. 1. Morning stillness. Begin before the mind begins. Before the world enters, before the mind accelerates, sit still. 1 minute, just one, not to control your thoughts, but to witness them. The mind calms not when you fight it, but when you stop feeding it. This single minute resets your entire morning. 2. Micro surrenders. Let go in real time. Throughout the day, your shoulders tighten, your breath shortens, your mind contracts. Right there, let go. Relax the jaw. Exhale. Stop pushing the river. Clarity begins the moment tension ends. 3. Awareness checkpoints. Remember who is watching. Morning, midday, evening. Ask softly, what is my mind doing right now? Not to judge, not to fix, just to see. Because the moment you see the thought, you're no longer lost in it. Awareness is the anchor that returns you to the only real moment, now. So let me ask you, gently, how do you want your mind to feel when you wake up tomorrow? Not what you want to achieve, not who you want to impress, not the tasks waiting for you, but your mind in the first quiet second of the day. Heavy? Chaotic? Already drowning? Or spacious, clear, soft enough to breathe again? Here's the forgotten truth. Your day does not shape your mind. Your mind shapes your day. So begin small. 1 moment of stillness. 1 thing to release. 1 thought to notice. These tiny shifts, done gently, consistently, change mornings more than any grand plan ever could. Wisdom doesn't arrive loudly. It arrives like light, through a window you didn't realize was open. Your mind is not your enemy. It is a river, a movement, a flowing expression of everything you've lived. It only becomes turbulent when you try to force its current. Watch it. Let it move. Let it rise and fall. And beneath that movement, you will feel the stillness that was always there. So tomorrow morning, when yesterday's thoughts try to return, pause, breathe, and let the first thought pass, then the next, and the next. Not because you are escaping life, but because you are finally meeting it without resistance. In that small moment of awareness, you will feel something unmistakable. A lightness, a clarity, a sense of coming home. You don't need to reset your entire life. You only need to reset one moment. The rest will follow, like a wave returning to the shore.